Once upon a time, in a sun-kissed village nestled beside a whispering willow forest, lived a young woman named Alara. She possessed an adventurous spirit and an unusual gift, the ability to communicate with animals. One day, a frantic raven arrived, its feathers ruffled, bearing news of a looming darkness threatening the enchanted forest. Ancient trees were withering, and the animals were fleeing in terror. Determined to save her beloved forest, Alara embarked on a perilous journey. She wore a cloak woven from autumn leaves and carried a staff carved from willow, its tip adorned with a crystal that shimmered with ancient magic. She met with a wise old owl named Professor Sophocles. Professor Sophocles told her of an ancient artifact, the Heartstone, hidden deep within the crystal caves. It possessed the power to restore balance to the forest, but it was guarded by a fearsome shadow beast. Alara ventured into the crystal caves, guided by the faintest glimmer of light filtering through the crystalline formations. She encountered the shadow beast, a creature of pure darkness with glowing red eyes. Alara, remembering the raven, offered it a gleaming, smooth river stone. The shadow beast, touched by the gesture of kindness, softened, and its darkness began to dissipate. With the shadow beast pacified, Alara retrieved the Heartstone. As she held it aloft, its light surged through the crystal caves and spread to the forest, revitalizing the trees and restoring harmony. The village rejoiced, and Alara was hailed as their savior. In the crystal caves of Illumina, lived a solitary creature named Lumi. Lumis were beings of pure light, tasked with maintaining the vibrancy of the glowstone roses that illuminated their world. However, Lumi was born with a dim flicker, a condition causing his light to be faint and unstable. Shunned by the elders, deemed unfit for his role, Lumi felt isolated. He sought solace in the abandoned crystal gardens, a place where ancient glowstone roses, scarred by a long-forgotten quake, lay dormant. Among these ruins, Lumi discovered a cracked geode containing a single, withered Sunseed Rose, a legendary variety believed extinct. Legend said the Sunseed Roses needed the right song to be revived. Driven by a flicker of hope, Lumi started experimenting, combining his faint light with the geode's resonant frequencies. Days turned into weeks. Lumi worked tirelessly, using his own light to try and revive the rose. He observed that the geode was slightly resonating with a melody. Each song he sung using the frequency was just a little different. After each try, the rose glowed only a tiny bit more each time. The annual light convergence was approaching, a celestial event where all Lumis joined their light to power Illumina's protective shield. Lumi, forbidden from participating, watched from afar, his heart heavy. As the convergence began, a rogue shard of dark matter struck one of the critical glowstone roses, threatening to destabilize the shield and plunge Illumina into darkness. Panicked, the elders tried to reroute the energy, but their attempts failed. One of the elders remembered that Lumi had said that he had been able to glow the Sunseed Rose tiny bit. This may be their only option. Desperate, they called upon Lumi, recognizing his unique connection to the damaged ruins. Lumi raced to the damaged rose, driven by a sense of purpose. With the shield failing, he faced an impossible decision: amplify the protective barrier or power the Sunseed Rose. In this dilemma, Lumi saw the rose as a chance to revive the seed and restore the valley's former brightness. Ignoring the elders' orders, Lumi poured his fading energy into the Sunseed Rose, channeling the geode's resonant frequency. His dim flicker, combined with his determination, struck the right chord. The Sunseed Rose burst into incandescent bloom, its light resonating with the damaged shield. The entire veil glowed bright. The shield stabilized, The wave of energy washed through the crystal cavern, making Lumi's glow brighter and illuminating the valley more brightly than ever before. Illumina was saved. Lumi, once an outcast, was hailed as a hero. His dim flicker, once a symbol of weakness, became a testament to his inner strength and unwavering hope. The Sunseed Rose, now a beacon of resilience, illuminated Illumina with a renewed brilliance, a reminder that even the faintest light can ignite the greatest transformations. The elders, humbled, changed the tradition and were now inspired by the story. Now, all Lumis are encouraged to celebrate their uniqueness, for within every perceived flaw lies the potential for extraordinary greatness.